everyone, and welcome back to our course. In this lecture, we are discussing the few things that you will need to take this course. Starting off, later in this course, we will be building out databases with SQLite and Python. But you don't need any Python or SQLite experience because we will be explaining each line of code from scratch. So even if you've never programmed before, you can still follow along. To code in Python and build our database, we're going to be using an online code editor. We're using the free online code editor Google Colab, which you can find at colab.research.google.com. All you need is a Google account, and you can immediately start coding in Python, accessing SQL, and running your scripts. You can also use a code editor on your computer. Just make sure that it has Python support. This could be something like Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code with a Python extension. One tip for working with Google Colab, which is what we recommend for this course, is sometimes, rarely, a variable value can get stuck. So if your cells seem to be running with no end, just restart your runtime. Also, if you make a change to your project, but you don't seem to see anything different happen, then also restart your runtime. This is rare, but it can happen in Colab. Some tips for debugging Python and SQLite is to search whatever problem or error that you have via a search engine. There are many answers online on sites like Stack Overflow. Odds are if you have a question, someone else has already asked that same question. You can even join a community like a Discord server or a Slack server and find other developers, perhaps for your specific category of interest, like databases. You can also visit the GitHub page for whatever tool you're using that isn't working, and you can visit the documentation for whatever you are struggling with. And that is what you will need to take this course. This is a course for absolute beginners who have never worked with a database before. Working with databases is extremely important for a developer or a software engineer. Whether you're looking to get hired or just building your own projects, working with data and databases is key to being a developer, especially if you are working in the back end or full stack role. So join me in our next section. We are going to get started with database fundamentals.